guys, it's Elise and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is the start of regular content. We are finished with the bounce back recreations. So before I start anything, if you haven't seen any recreation, there is a playlist. I'll leave it linked down below and on my end slate at the end of the video so you guys can watch them. I had a lot of fun doing them, but towards the end I was really over it. So when I'm doing these recreations, the most asked question is, where did you get this? Oh my god, how did you get things looking so similar? So this video is going to be me showing you every single piece of clothing I wore in those recreations. I didn't really go into that much depth about what outfits I was wearing in those recreation videos because it was strictly makeup based, and then all of a sudden I would turn into the girls. So I'm going to show you every single piece, where I got it from, how much it cost if I remember, and just go from there. So let's get started. I'm going to start with Perry because she is right in front, like next to me, right here. Imagine if Perry was sitting right next to me. No, Perry's outfits are all in a pile next to me, so we'll start with that. So we'll start with her lifeguard look from the vertical video. So the swimsuit I was wearing was actually just a bodysuit, and I already owned this, so that was fantastic for me. So it was just this red bodysuit. This was actually from Kmart and it cost me, no joke, like under $10. I'm gonna say about $8. So it's just, you know, a regular bodysuit. You'd catch me on Instagram already wearing it before. You know, it's just a little clippy at the bottom like that, and it's not very special, anything like that, but that's this one. And then along with that I had a puffer jacket, and this is something I already had owned as well. It's actually from our ski gear as a family. This was mine, I say was because I haven't skied in so long, maybe since about 7, and it's from The Line, Denver, Colorado. It's that old, like I think it was actually my mum's, then it was mine, so that's that. So, and then my most asked question is, where'd you get the hat? So this is the hat. And I just got it on eBay, and it dead set cost me maybe $3. So that's that red hat, and it's literally spot on. Another question was, oh my god, the whistles. We got the whistles, like so much attention to detail. But honestly, the whistles was the hardest thing to find because I wanted a red one and a yellow one, and bitch, nowhere sells basically coloured, normal sized whistles. So I went to many a store because I didn't really think about the whistles until I was looking at the picture and like, okay, that's the pose, and I was like, oh, she's got whistles on. So I had to go out, and I actually found some jumbo sized whistles at the Reject Shop, which is like a $2 shop here in Australia. I think it's only Australia, I don't know, but we've got whistles. So it was a pack of like 5 whistles, a green one, a yellow one, an orange one, and a blue one, maybe just 4, I don't know. But so it came with these weird like strings on it, and I was like, okay, that'll do. So the yellow one was already done, but then I had to spray paint red the orange whistle to make it red, and then I just put a red lanyard on it. Now you're probably thinking, Elise, what's the go with the sticky tape? Well, one, it was spray paint, and it was like, I don't know if it was dry yet, but I didn't want to put spray paint in my mouth, so I covered it in sticky tape and stuck it in my mouth, and there's still lipstick on it. It's kind of gross. But that's those. I don't know why I was talking for so long about whistles. You guys didn't see this because it was cut off, but I was also wearing my Superga shoes because Perry was wearing hers, and these are the platforms ones. She wasn't wearing those, but these are the only Superga shoes of hers I have. So my Supergas, I was wearing those as well. And then Perry's second look that I did for her, we actually did it first, was her leopard look. Now, thanks to Little Mix Style Blog, I would have none of these ideas for outfits, but Little Mix Style Blog is literally the best. So this is what Perry was actually wearing. So this is a Pretty Little Thing bodysuit, just leopard print, super cute, like this. And then these leggings, which have this like bum ripple stretchy thing, so it makes your bum look really good. And they're just leggings like this all the way down. So I had these on first, and then the bodysuit goes over the top because that's what Perry is wearing, and it makes it like a cat suit. The bodysuit was $21, but they always have like 40% off and stuff, so I'm pretty sure I didn't pay $21 for that. And then the leggings were $25, and again, I don't think I spent $25 on them. If I did, whatever, still cheap. So that's Perry's looks that I recreated, and that's that. Okie dokie. Let's move on to Leanne. So for Leanne's look, again, Leopard Look. Her corset she was wearing is that expensive, so I was like, I'm not buying the actual thing she's wearing. But on Pretty Little Thing, they had this leopard corset. It is a shitty corset, let me tell you that. Like, one wear and you're done. Like, the plastic bones in it, like, but it did the job for the photo, and it actually is super cute. So that is what I got. It's from Pretty Little Thing, and it cost $33, which again, I don't think I paid $33 for it. So that's that. And then I just wore the same leggings I was wearing for Perry's Leopard Look as well, because I did those on the same day. And then for Leanne's vertical look, I was wearing her in a seashell bikini. So this is the high-legged bottoms, which Leanne wasn't wearing the high-legged bottoms, she was just wearing the effortless bottoms, but I only own the high-waisted ones because bitch loves everything high-waisted. So got the high-waisted one. This is the top. It is the effortless top from In a Seashell. And then Leanne's hat. It's really hard to find summer like hats here in Australia right now because one, it's cold. So because it's cold here and it's not summer in Australia right now, it's really hard to find a hat. But luckily Target had my back and they had a hat for like $3, but it was black and I was like, what am I gonna do? So luckily I have a beautiful garage at the back, all my dad's things in it, and he had some white spray paint. So a bitch spray painted this hat that was black white. And this was folded back like this, so I pulled it off and I started fraying the edges because Leanne's is, and then I got lazy and I didn't do that bit right there. But yeah, so this hat dead set stinks like spray paint, and I will never wear it again unless I need to wear it for a little mix thing and look like Leanne again. But it dead set stinks, and it made this entire room smell, even though I spray painted this in the garage. When I brought it in, like, I can still smell it. It's dead set awful, but that's that. You know, I'm a DIY queen. Let's do Jade. So Jade is an accessory queen. So we'll start with her vertical look that I just did with these little extensions. So for hers, I wanted to get her bikini that she was actually wearing from Shop Easy Tiger, but the bottoms are only available and the top wasn't. It was sold out. So I was like, what am I going to do? So I was like, oh my god, I have sequins in my closet already. So this is a bodysuit that I was wearing, but I just like cropped it to make it look like I was just wearing a bikini. But this is a bodysuit from boohoo.com. I've had this for so long, maybe since 2017 maybe, so I don't know if they still stock it, but it's got this like cool fringe on it and it's like perfect for a night out or like going to like a drag show. I really want to wear this to a drag show actually. So that's this, super cute, and it's not rainbow, but it's, you know, it's like sequins, it counts. So that's that, and the back's like mesh. Woo! Her vertical look, she was also wearing these extensions. These extensions I got from Spotlight here in Australia. They're this brand. I don't know, but that's what it is. I bought 4 of them. They were like maybe $1 each, so they're like $4. Like, they're really cheap hair. Like, one broke as you saw in the middle of the video, but you know, some of them still looking fucking fire. So that's that. Also for her vertical video, she had 2 high pigtails with like this gold thing around it. Now she was wearing some sort of like sequin wraparound thing, but obviously I don't know what to find that. But I do know that a brand called Lady Jane here in Australia, or I don't know if it's just Australia, I don't know, have these ponytail cuffs. So they're just like these like metal cuffs that have a hair tie attached. So I just put those in my hair. Now because it was only a little pigtails, they weren't really the best and they were kind of flopping down, but they look stunning if you're just wearing a ponytail. Like, super, super cute. So I got 2 of those. Moving on to Jade's doll look. This is another question I got a lot, was, oh my god, how did you get the pink things? Bitch, get yourself to a fabric shop, get the pink fluff, get the right, measure your arms, buy the fucking fabric, hot glue it together, and bitch, you have the muff, I was calling it. So that's exactly what I did, and then I just safety pinned it to the dress. It's simple, easy. DIY queen. Watch out, guys. I'm turning into a DIY channel. Sorry, I just did that. Anyway, so this is the dress. It's from Pretty Little Thing. Like, I love Pretty Little Thing. It's like one of my favorite websites to buy things on. So this is the dress. It's like ruffled all the way down, but I hyped it up because Jade's dress was quite short. And then of course I just safety pinned the pink fur that I got from Spotlight. This was actually just a trim, so I didn't even need to like cut it this size. This is just a trim thing you can buy. But that's that. So that's Jade's dress that I wore. And then because it had long sleeves, I was like, oh, I don't need to really wear gloves. And I was like, oh, but Jade like has her hands covered. So I was like, oh, okay. So then I bought these, which aren't the exact same color, but they're close enough. And this is from the Sydney costume shop. I just bought it online because I ain't going into the city for no reason. Well, there is a reason, but I'm not going. So these are that, and I just had these shoved on underneath the long sleeve. It looked kind of awkward, especially in like when I'm doing all my hand gestures in the beginning of the video. Like, it was like Shrek hands, neon green arms. It's really weird. So that's those gloves. Then, of course, another question I got a lot was, where did you get the glasses from? Again, eBay and like Amazon are like your best friends. Like, oh my god. These, again, didn't cost me much, but the shipping time took a long time. That's why I was holding off on doing this doll look for so long. Everyone was like, where's Jade? You're doing too many Jessies and Perry and Leanne. Like, where's Jade? I was like, just waiting for my glasses to show up. So if you are planning on doing this look or something, buy your glasses first and wait for them to come before you start organizing, and don't wait like 2 weeks. No, like you need a month. And then of course, this is what I thought would be the easiest thing to find, is just like clips like this. No, because I was like, oh, I don't need to buy those online. Like, I'm sure there's many shops here that would have just clips, and I just need them in green and I need them in pink. That's all I need. It took me so long to find these clips. I'm not joking. I went to probably like 20 shops looking for colored clips. No place had them. There was like shiny, sparkly ones and like zigzag ones, but not the ones that I was looking for. So in the end, I went to a chemist, and they had the brand Lady Jane that I've been talking about, and they had a pack of clips like that. And I was like, oh my god, the pink ones are in there, I'm buying those. So I got the pink ones, and then I was like, oh, what the hell, I don't have a green one. What am I going to do? So then I was like, oh, I'll get the spray paint again, and bitch, I'll spray paint the yellow one. So I didn't do a very great job at it, but as you can see, it's yellow. But on the front, it's green. So that's all I did. I just shoved it there, and then the pink one was already there. So woot woot. Again, DIY legend I am. So that's those are the brand Lady Jane. Moving on to the mother load, which is Jessie. So we are going to dive right into these. We'll start with her vertical look. So for the vertical look, again, Little Mix Style Blog on Instagram, shout out to you, but they posted about the pants and what she was actually wearing. So of course I bought them, and like, this is my logical thinking, right? So this is the pants, right? They're just like clear vinyl pants. Like, don't try and be a spy and sneak up on people wearing these pants, because no, it's not happening. Anyway, so me thinking that because this is a weird material, I would have to buy like a few sizes up in these pants. So I wear a size 14, okay? I got these in a size 20, right? I was like, there's no way that because there's like no stretch to them, right? So I was like, oh, I have to order a million sizes up because it's not gonna fit otherwise. Bitch, was I wrong. I should have got like a size 8, okay? These run huge. Like, no joke, they run huge. So, if you saw on Instagram the other day, my best friend Marissa was literally wearing these, and you could have fit like 4 of her in these. Like, no joke. So when I was actually wearing these, I was clipped in from the back tight like that, because dead set, these are huge. Like, you could fit 2 of me probably in these. Like, no joke. So that's those pants. And then of course she had her bikini. Her real bikini is from River Island, but they don't have my size cup online available. When I was looking, I don't know, they might have it now, I don't know. But I just went on Pretty Little Thing and I just typed in hot pink bikini. So I just picked up this. Oh, I didn't tell you. So those vinyl pants, they're called hot pink transparent straight leg pants, and they will cost me $14.50. And then the neon bikini that I'm talking about right now cost me 20 bucks. And then the bottoms, they're just high-waisted bottoms, they're white, and they cost me 15 bucks. So again, that's the bottom. Then I had the pants, this over the top, and I was wearing a wig. Do I have to go get the wig? Because the wig's like on my shelf. It's like, no, I'm not going to grab the wig because it'll probably fall down and make all the others fall. It's like a chain reaction here in this room when I do that. But the wig I was wearing was from Webster Wigs, and I already had owned it because I was like, oh my god, that looks like Jessie's hair at the Brits, so that's why I bought it. And then she's started to wear the wig more. I was like, oh, thank God I have it, don't have to buy it. Like, that would have cost me an arm and a leg. That is the look. I don't know how much I paid for it. I'll leave it down below if I remember to do it. Don't judge me on it. But Webster Wigs, I love. Also in the vertical look, Jessie was wearing some big hoop earrings. So these are just ones I already owned as well, but they're from Lavisa, which is a jewelry shop here in Australia. So I just whipped out my gold hoops. Okay, so what you've probably all been waiting for is Jessie's doll look. Now this one, I took a lot of pride and made sure I spent the big bucks to get things that looked exactly like she was wearing. So starting off, we'll start with her corset she was wearing, that blue satin corset. So again, I just went on eBay and I just typed in satin blue corset and I found one, and bitch, the company was everything. They helped me so much, like trying to find my right size and like where to measure on my body to find out which size I would be. And corsets, they run weird. Like, you'd think like never have I ever been like a 4 extra large in anything, but that's the size of this corset because it's literally sucking you in so much. And this is a steel bone corset, like this is like no joke. So this is the corset, right? Has this little flappy at the back here to cover up that. And then I had no idea, but corsets, they have these massive loops at the back, and that's how you tighten the corset. And it's so like satisfying to put on the corset and then pull these string things and you just feel sucked in and skinny, like, oh my god, like I live for a corset. So that is this one, and it's got these like loopy things at the front that you hook in, and like, bitch, this is everything. So I'm obsessed with corsets now. So, and that cost me $60, which is pretty fairly priced for a corset. So I was happy with that because Jessie's actual one was from Corset Story and they can be upwards of 200 Australian dollars. So it's like, no thank you, not today, Satan. Okay. And then her pants were another thing, like, oh my god, your pants are spot on. So I bought 2 pairs of pants from Pretty Little Thing. One that is more of like a cotton look, which I didn't end up wearing because they still have the tag on them. And then the ones I did wear, which are more, as you can see, like more of a wet look, which is kind of more close to what Jessie was actually wearing. Any of these will do. I just bought 2 of them because I didn't know what they were going to be like. So these are the ones I was actually wearing, the wet look ones. So the wet look ones are called Pink Wet Look Snake Print Wide Leg Trouser, and they cost $15. Like, yes, queen, go off. And then the other ones that I had, which again, these would work just fine if they're out of stock of those ones, but these are the Pink Ombre Snake Wide Print Leg Pants, and these ones cost $20. Still got the tag on, so giveaway. No, I'm just kidding. I'll be keeping these. Then, of course, I had to have some sort of belt. So I had already owned this from when I was buying belts for other recreations. So that's this belt. It's broken so hard. But this is it. It's a cross belt. It loops. It's dead set like $10 maybe, but it's super cute. And if I can just fix those loops up, then we're back in business. And you'll probably see me wear this Jessie look to one of the LM5, the tour shows, if I can't get another look together. And then another thing is the hat. And everyone's like, what the F is the go with the hat? Like, how did you get that? So again, I'm a DIY queen, so I made it. So originally I bought this from ASOS, and it's just this tiny bucket hat. And like, imagine if I was like all decked out and had this on my head. No ma'am. So this didn't work, but it, I don't know. I don't think I work a bucket hat, and also it really doesn't fit on my head. So I don't think bucket hats work for me, but that's exactly the material I wanted. So then I was like, okay. So then again, I went to find a fucking sun hat. So I went to the reject shop and they had so many and they cost $1. So I bought a hat, and then I just got a kid's blanket. I actually bought 2 just in case I fucked up, but I didn't fuck up. And wrapped it around this hat. Like, it's poorly done. Like, the back of it, like, what is your problem, Elise? But the front, ooh, fucking fire. Like, so as you can see, there's so much foundation on it. Okay, so I'm a DIY queen. Let me show you the actual like fabric of this. It's so fucking funny. So my mum and I went on a mission, and we were like looking for like lilac blankets and stuff like that. So we looked in baby sections, in the kids section, and like just regular blankets, and like nowhere had it except for Big W. And Big W had this kids kitty hooded blanket in the right thing. I was like, oh my god, that's what we're getting. So I bought 2 of them. It cost me like $30 something for 2. So not cheap for a blanket, but that's that. So I just cut the hood off because it's like this. So I cut the hood off, and then I put the middle of the hat around where the hood is, and then it's wrapped around and folded under, hot glued it together. So that's what I did. So when I actually wear this look to LM5 the tour, I'll have this blanket on and it'll look much better, hopefully. Otherwise, we're screwed. Everyone, we're all screwed. And I believe that's everything. If I miss something, I'll let you know in the description. But that is it. So like I said, I had such a fun time doing all these recreations. Like, I love recreating things. Obviously, I love recreating makeup and I love recreating outfits. So there's not going to stop me doing that because I did so many. But for now, I'm taking a nice break and I'm not doing a recreation for a long time, probably until LM5 the tour. Don't take my word on that though. I might just put one up for no reason. Thank you guys for all the help and like trying to get the girls to notice me. We did get Leanne noticed for the vertical look for her, and then Jade noticed her doll look, which I didn't think I would ever get Jade to notice me, so thank God for that. It was very fun to see who would notice. And also Adam Burrell, for the like vertical looks, I would always tag him in the looks, and he liked every one of them and commented and told me that my makeup was stunning as always. So living for that. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a giant thumbs up and let me know down below what regular content you would like to see, since we're back doing regular content. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Bang bang.